Good morning. My name is Melanie Trejo. My candidate number is 1035, and I am a student of Hialeah Gardens High School. Today, I'll be talking to you about the importance of providing unpartisan news to society. My group members, Maria Meneses, Laura Hernandez, Andres Nicaragua, and Valerie Castanedas will be discussing media literacy classes, classified partisan labels, amending the UN document, and nonpartisan news organization, respectively, in that order. I will be talking about the prevention of partisan media regarding politics, with the help of media regulation by government associations. The problem. Partisan news or biased media are news that have been altered by journalists or news producers to correlate with their personal beliefs and influence those of others. These news are brainwashing their viewers and affecting the way they view local and global issues. Biased media can be identified in every region of the world despite its government party, and it restricts citizens from receiving accurate details about events that are occurring worldwide. Being able to recognize when media is biased has been considered a problem in our society because, as stated by a study conducted by Robert Litcher, people were only able to recognize biased media when they saw something in the news that they didn't like. This shows a society is unaware of when the media they are receiving is biased. This picture is used to warn society about the falseness that can be reflected in the media. This needs to be prevented for society's future so that citizens can understand and learn from true news instead of ones that fit the writer's beliefs. Biased media in politics. On the political spectrum, biased media is provided constantly. When individuals only inform themselves on one point of view, their personal beliefs are influenced and altered. Access to biased media is especially common during the presidential elections. News sources will promote one political party over the other to influence the votes of their viewers. And this can be seen in this infographic where the majority of news sources were shown to be Democratic or left-leaning. As stated by the Project for Excellence in Journalism Studies, stories covering Obama were much more positive than those covering John McCain during the U.S. elections. Biased media is also widely enforced in North Korean politics since North Korea restricts the flow of information about the outside world to their citizens. Because of this, ending biased media in politics is essential for the betterment of a country's political participation and knowledge. The solution. A solution to this problem of inadequate information will be media regulations. This supervision will prevent the spread of false information and enforce the education of citizens. These media regulations will be very distinctive to those found in communist countries because it will only serve to eliminate biased media, and it will not be used to benefit the government like it's used in communist countries. This is currently allowed in European countries like Norway, where the government is not promoted but explained. This ensures diversity in the news and promotes pluralism and inclusiveness. Biased media locally. This occurs locally during presidential elections. News sources tend to support the political party that supports them with views and leads to more payments. Therefore, a vast majority of news sources like CNN, NBC, and CBS tend to be left-winged, while Fox News is the only fully right-winged channel in the United States. It has shown to, this biasness has shown to affect the way people perceive Obamacare. The term Obamacare has been given a very negative connotation in the media, and as shown by Lauren Saenz, a study, people believed that the Affordable Care Act was more beneficial to its users than the Obamacare. That was before participants were informed that both things were the same thing. This study demonstrated the effects of biased media and how it can greatly affect someone's knowledge and understanding of a political aspect. And this shows the amount of people who believe that their news sources that they're watching is true. But partisan news sources are widely used in communist countries and in all regions of the world. It occurs locally in Cuba since the Cuban government filters all types of magazines, news, and broadcasting facilities. North Korea also obtains all of its news information from one agency known as the Korean Central News Agency. This agency is monitored closely by the government of North Korea, and it is the only form of news for the entire country. Biased news can also be found in China, since the Chinese government blocks 10,000 URLs and monitors over 60,000 websites that offer news in their country. Steps we need to take. Media regulations will decrease the expression of biased media in society. Implementation of unbiased news has already been placed locally, where news sources like USA Today and the Wall Street Journal are proven to be unbiased. European countries have also proven to supply their citizens with unbiased information. They have proven to have the highest ratings for unbiased information and have been able to supply their citizens with this for years. The significance of unbiased media. All in all, putting an end to biased media is significant and improves for the improvement and betterment of a society's education and their true beliefs. By obtaining true information and facts, individuals will be able to stand by their opinion with facts rather than false statements. Therefore, putting an end to biased media is essential for the betterment of our social knowledge. And by ending the spread of these false news, we can put an end to the era of the uninformed. And these are the sources that I used. Thank you very much.